What's up guys? Just killed 21 bosses and want to share this setup with more people. This is one of the tankiest builds I've played in a while. Speaking of boss fights, for example, I was able to tank pretty much everything except for one-shot mechanics that are just meant to be dodged. Damage is basically capped at 1.5 trillion per each hit, which is approximately 3500 ore drag, so there is absolutely no content in the game you can't beat. I think it was the most comfortable kill for me thanks to this build. I killed 20th boss after 15 tries maybe, and 21st one on my second try, because I already knew the mechanics. So if you don't want to waste your time trying to kill the boss, but want to farm and then just kill it, this is a decent option. This is not my build, I'm not an inventor. To be honest, I have no idea who is an inventor, but I took Satulka's setups as a reference. Follow him, he's a cool guy, was the first one to kill 21st boss on EU server. He also has day-by-day progressions if you need. Okay, let's start with the main concept of the build. We use GROUNDSHAKER, a skill that is gaining a huge DPS boost whenever it is consuming Demolisher charge. So we have to time our charge restoration speed perfectly with our attack speed, so that every time the charge is restored, we attack. Pretty simple. And that's why we are using 0.5 rhythm. There is no point in less than 0.5, but you could use 0.7 if you're just starting. And the amount of Demolisher charge restoration speed required to time it perfectly with 0.5 rhythm is 500%. If you're using 0.7, then it's 300. This is very important, otherwise you won't have any damage and will cry in the comments. Next is Resurrection Warcry, a really important setup. It heals us, as well as allows us to set up Harmony. So whenever I'm running Deepspace maps, I get the last link on my Warcry and install Harmony, which gives Elemental Ailment immune for 4 seconds when the Warcry is triggered. We just make it 100% uptime on us and we are fully immune. Speaking of damage over time debuffs, they could be avoided the same method, but using a different gem called Purify, but I'm too lazy to swap these, so I just got immune implicits on my rings instead. And this makes this build completely ailment immune, so you don't have to reroll your Deepspace maps at all. I believe you can use this tech on any build basically. Blink, you can swap this one with Ball's Rage whenever you're killing bosses or clearing the Trial of Divinity for more damage. Raging Warcry is just more damage. Vulnerability as a curse. Auras are really basic, weapon amplification with precise gems for even more aura effect and less reserve. Otherwise you won't be able to use Fire Magus. Acuteness Imbue, Frost Magus for regen, since we are using Ghost Slaughters, and Fire Magus for crit if you need damage. If you need move speed, just use Swiftness. My candles are overkill, just Hardened and additional curse with blessing generation is enough, I believe, but getting Holiness boosts your survivability. Gear. Fool's Crown. Flat Fist Corruption is good. Double Corruption is kinda useless, since I have more than 600 strength, which is too much. There is no point of scaling your attributes past 450 if you're not stacking them. Rare Body Armor. Sealed Mana implicit is a must, otherwise it will be difficult to set up your auras. Core Amulet, additional damage corruption is really good, charge restoration speed is whatever if you already have 500%. Ghost Slaughters, basically 100% more damage for this build with corruption. Rare Belt, I only crafted it to kill 21 bosses, as you can see it has 5 mods, everywhere else in the game I use Eternity. Both have Keep It Up enchant, this is best in slot for Rosa. I believe Satulka tested another enchant, the one that gives level 5 second hero trait, and Keep It Up gives more damage, which is a huge time saver. Boots are also core. Additional damage corruption is a must, since they are very cheap. Rings with dot immune bases. Timid Curse is 30% more damage for your build. And a weapon with lucky crit. Memories and trait. First, let me explain the traits. Unfortunately, you have to switch these every now and then. If you need more damage, you go left, right, left, but I prefer to always go left for the second one, since it's our main defense basically. This one you use for mapping, good movement speed boost. Memories are cheap, except for the second one with +2. You have to look for crit damage, attack damage, and fizz damage on these. Also, you could cap out your attack and spell blocks on these, if needed. I'm using Guard as a gem, but I've seen some people use Channel Preparation. Guess it makes your damage more stable or something, since it gives +2 minimum channel stacks, but I don't really like it. Skill tree is really simple, just life and damage. Also, you can swap trade-off with the full defense for more survivability when mapping. The main purpose of your slates is to make GROUNDSHAKER level 30, so you have to copy plus fizz skills most likely, but if you already have level 30, then any damage mods will do. Pedigree is really good, but if you can't find the same one, you could go for well-matched Sprinkle or well-matched Gravity or something else. Pets, I'm using only one single DPS pet, other two are survival. Kismets are just some strength and erosion resistance. Deflection stacks generation and 30% more damage Kismets. I believe these are all cheap now. This build is really tanky and damage capped. I'll leave some showcases of PoB, Deepspace, Trial of Divinity and tanking 21st boss. Thank you guys for watching, sub for more Torchlight. I want to test some Deepspace strategies, so more content is coming. I'll see you in the next one.